Hello, my name's Christopher Blakeslee. This is me before my recovery. I suffered from autoimmune diseases such as interstitial cystitis, irritable bowel syndrome, and fibromyalgia for much of my life, and was disabled by them and severe chronic nerve pain for 15 years. I'm perfectly healthy now and nearly pain-free, and I want to share with you 5 things that I wish I had known at the start of my recovery. For more information on all of them, see the links in the description below this video. Across the years of my disability and my recovery, I developed a method for dealing with chronic health problems by personalizing lifestyle changes, doing mindset work, implementing neuroscience techniques that former Mayo Clinic Dr. Jim Lemons taught me, and using functional medicine when necessary. It's worked wonders for me and for my clients. I'm shocked how often just using the first 3 disciplines has made the more expensive functional medicine work often not needed. I wish I'd known that my method would lead to full recoveries. I would have been so much less stressed and more motivated to know what I was working toward. At the very beginning, I was only hoping to stop getting worse or maybe have a little bit of improvement. I never imagined I'd be where I am today, on day 126 of a pain-free time streak, after being in pain every day since 1996. Emotionally, everything would have been easier, and physically, I would have been less inflamed due to reduced stress hormone release thanks to the biochemistry of mind-body integration. Instead, I would have had more beneficial biochemicals firing, things like endorphins, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, many of which have anti-inflammatory and even pain-relieving effects. And in my experience, diet and reducing stress hormone release to calm the nervous system are 80% of a recovery. This is why I share my story to kindle some hope and why I started my business to help individuals with chronic health problems using my method. Neuroscience techniques are incredibly important for recovery from chronic health problems. They involve thinking, moving, and breathing to change pain and symptom responses. There are many necessary neuroscience techniques, such as psychological reframing of threats, rewiring neurotags, and distraction from neural activation. But teasing pain is the most important of the neuroscience techniques, because teasing pain is how you can manage to do more and move more whenever you have constant pain or symptoms. It's how I went from near complete idleness to being able to run 5Ks and to lift weights. However, the workings of teasing pain are beyond the scope of this discussion, so if you'd like more information, see my other video on that subject. Not eating for 5 straight days and only drinking water sounded horrible whenever I first learned about it, but it's not as bad as it sounds, and it can have tremendous healing benefits for individuals with chronic health problems. Extended water fasting is the only way for your body to generate stem cells, and it also triggers a cellular process of cleanup known as autophagy. Whenever I began extended water fasting back in 2019, it was a turning point in my recovery, and since then, I've attempted 17 such fasts. The first time, I only got pain relief for about an hour, but the next time I got about 3 days, and then a week, and months, and so on, and now I only do 1 water fast per year. But it is important to note that it's not a process for everybody, so please see my comprehensive guide on the subject to see who it's right for and to best set yourself up for success if you go for it. It can be easy to get caught up in only the physical side of your recovery, things like diet and exercise, but don't neglect your mind and values. Joy and pleasure are irreplaceable for health improvements. Every time I saw a tremendous surge ahead with my health was whenever I achieved a major value and my stress level dropped. It was things like moving out of my parents' house and starting my own business and seeing client improvements. And I see the same thing for my clients. When they get back to doing the things that they love, the symptoms go down and life keeps on getting better. And it can start really small, like for me, it was playing a card game or having a chat with loved ones. I know it can be really hard to try and seek out things that you care about whenever all you seemingly have are pain and symptoms, but every moment you're not fixating on symptoms and you're generating good biochemistry from things that you love is something you can do to help yourself get better. I went it mostly alone in my recovery journey. I couldn't find the right coach to support me or someone to show me how to operate within my boundaries. I couldn't find Dr. Lemons for over 30 years, and I didn't want to pay the high costs of functional medicine. But I wish I had all these things in place from the very beginning because I've seen firsthand how having the right resources and support can tremendously speed the rate of your recovery. I've seen great results with my clients using my method within as little as a month of working together. So don't be me and spend 17 years trying to come up with your own method. I would love to shorten your journey and spare you some suffering by helping you craft a personalized recovery guide and support you throughout your health recovery. Knowing these 5 things could have shortened my recovery by years. I hope they make your journey speedier and easier. I'll be making more videos like this in the future. I cover these points, many chronic pain and illness mistakes, how to solve them and not make them in the first place, and so much more in the book I'm writing with former Mayo Clinic Dr. Jim Lemons. I hope you have a great day. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can find more information and about my services helping others with chronic health problems at my website and the links below this video.